Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and the Restless early weekly spoilers find Nick Newman making a move that could backfire and cause chaos during the week of September 9 to 13, 2024 on Y&R. Take a look at the latest spoilers for the CBS Suds Fest. Next week, Y&R Daily Spoilers show Nick Newman more worried about Sharon Newman. Her current behavior is uncharacteristic and only getting worse. She's lashing out at Daniel Romalotti and Heather Stevens. Plus, she's being rude and snarky to Phyllis Summers. Indeed, Nick knows this is not like Sharon. So next week, he meets with their daughter, Mariah Copeland, to discuss Sharon and how to help her. However, Maria is skeptical. When Nick makes a suggestion on Young and the Restless, she tells him it feels wrong. He says he knows, but they need to find out if she's taking her medication or not. So it appears that he plans to go through her things and find her meds to see if she is taking them. Of course, this is a giant risk. If she finds out he's going behind her back and snooping, she will no longer trust him. Or, if he gets Mariah to do it, he could be putting her in a terrible position. Indeed, if they don't play things exactly right, they could risk alienating Sharon on Young and the Restless. Then there's no telling what she'll do next if she feels betrayed and alone. While Nick Newman Joshua Morrow takes a huge risk with Sharon Newman, Sharon case, a tense situation escalates. At Abbott Chancellor, Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson spirals. He gets into a heated confrontation with Chancellor, Connor Floyd, and gives him an ultimatum. Recently, on Young and the Restless, Chance told Billy he wants to be his co-CEO. If Billy doesn't comply, he'll leave the company. Next week, Billy warns Chance that if he walks out the door, there's no coming back. So it doesn't look like Billy gives Chance what he wants. Meanwhile, on Y&R, things get worse for Billy when Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, discovers something. She goes to Victor Newman's, Eric Braden, office at Newman Enterprises. He wants to know what she has for him. She happily declares that she has the key to what she believes will be Billy's downfall. Undoubtedly, whatever she finds is extremely damaging on Young and the Restless. Y&R weekly spoilers promise loads of drama. Tune in next week and see if Nick Newman loses Sharon's trust by snooping on the CBS Sudser. Genoa City is about to be rocked again, and this time, it's Nick Newman who's stirring the pot. While the Newmans are no strangers to drama, this week's early edition spoilers tease a surprising turn of events as Nick makes a secretive move that could change the balance of power and love in a major way. In classic Young and the Restless fashion, nothing is ever as it seems, and Nick's latest maneuver proves that even the most dependable Newman can play dirty when the stakes are high. For weeks, fans have been watching tensions rise between Nick and his sister Victoria. Ever since she reclaimed the CEO seat at Newman Enterprises, there's been a quiet tug-of-war brewing behind closed boardroom doors. While Victoria plays the Ice Queen with poise, Nick's been biding his time, watching, listening, and planning. This week, early spoilers hint that Nick's patience is about to pay off, but not in the way fans expect. While Victoria is distracted with her complicated love life and family clashes, Nick slips into a power move that may put him squarely in control of a project Victoria thought she had locked down. According to a mysterious insider, aka a reliable source close to the show, Nick is set to make a deal behind Victoria's back, and it's not just business, it's personal. Of course, no sneak play from Nick comes without emotional entanglements. Sally Spectra, the flame Nick just can't seem to let go of, is once again caught in the middle. With Adam circling her like a hawk and Nick's unresolved feelings bubbling beneath the surface, it's clear the triangle is far from over. Spoilers tease that Nick's sneaky move might not just be about besting Victoria. It may also be about proving something to Sally. But will she see it as romantic devotion or a manipulative chess play? Sally's been burned before, and this time, she may not be willing to play pawn. Expect an intense confrontation between Nick and Sally where truths spill, tempers flare, and Nick's motivations are called into question. Is he really doing this for the company, or is he chasing the ghost of love that might never be his again? Meanwhile, Victoria is on her own downward spiral, and she doesn't even know it. Still clinging to control at Newman, she underestimates her brother's ambition. Early spoilers reveal that she's preparing to pitch a major acquisition, only to find out the deal has already been signed by Nick. The fallout will be explosive. Not only does Victoria feel betrayed, but the move threatens to destabilize the already fragile sibling alliance that's kept the Newmans from imploding. Victor, ever the puppeteer, will be watching from the sidelines. And don't be surprised if he's secretly pulling some strings himself. Is he testing his children again, or does he have a bigger play in mind? Adding another layer to the chaos is Sharon, Nick's longtime confidant and former love. While she's managed to rebuild her life post-Ray and maintain a peaceful co-parenting relationship with Nick, this latest turn forces her to confront old patterns. Sharon senses Nick's scheming and worries he's falling back into Newman power games that once nearly broke him. She voices her concern in a tense scene that sees their friendship tested in a big way. Never count Adam Newman out, and this week, his timing couldn't be better. With Nick and Victoria at odds and the Newman empire rattling, Adam senses a door opening. Early spoilers suggest he makes a move of his own, cozying up to the very players Nick just burned. Expect a few backroom conversations, veiled threats, and maybe even an alliance with a surprising partner. Could Adam and Victoria actually team up to take Nick down, or is Adam setting them all up for a fall? The core of The Young and the Restless has always been the complex tangle of love, loyalty, and legacy that surrounds the Newman family. And this week's episodes are poised to deliver that in full force. Nick's sneaky move is more than just a boardroom betrayal. It threatens to crack the foundation of a family already built on shaky trust. With Victoria furious, Sally confused, Sharon concerned, and Adam scheming, Nick might have just lit a fuse that no one can put out. But here's the twist. Early spoilers hint that Nick might not be acting alone. A cryptic scene at the end of the week's final episode shows Nick meeting someone in secret, someone fans won't expect. Could this be a new power player in town, or an old enemy turned ally? All signs point to a classic Y&R showdown. Expect fireworks, emotional reckonings, and a cliffhanger that will leave fans shouting at their screens. Will Nick's gamble pay off, or will he lose everything, including the people he cares most about?